Alright, this has been a while in the making. Our first Maximum series here on the channel. First Maximum series Thor. I made a video saying that this was probably the first Maximum series figure worth getting. It is awesome. Well, I hope it is. I see people getting it all over Instagram, enjoying it. And now it's my turn. Saw it at GameStop and I was like, whoa. I guess I'll pick it up. So, without further ado, let's get into Maximum Thor! Maximum Thor! Alright, let's go ahead and start with the accessories. And he's got some weird things here, like this horn. I don't know what it's actually for. I think that's an indent for where to put his finger. It is hollow, so you could put something in here. I don't know if it's meant to be blown, or if it's something he drinks out of, or if it is a prize from an enemy he has slain, maybe a frost giant, some kind of Bill Schneip. If you got that reference, thank you. Then he comes with this mini Thor frog, which, you know, they were just really scraping the bottom of the barrel when they were trying to put some accessories with this guy. No spinny hammer, by the way. Just want to say that. The frog's got some nice detail. Let me see if I can... Yeah, this frog's got some nice detail on it. Not a lot of... I don't think there's any paint on here except for the skull thing. Is that paint? Or I don't know. I guess it's all green with a little bit of Thor, Hulk. I don't know if that's... I don't know what that's actually from. I'm gonna put that back here so you can always see him. Then he comes with these two lightning effects. We got this one right here. It's like almost a translucent blue. Really nice. We've seen these before with, I want to say the first time I ever saw these, they're pretty soft plastic. First time I ever saw these was with the MCU Electro from the No Way Home series. They may have came with the other Electro, the woman Electro. I don't know. But then we have this stick which plugs into his back. It's part of Mjolnir. Sorry, my thumbs are dirty. We got that. Then he comes with this extra head right here with the smirky face without the helmet on. There is some nice detail in the hair. Not horrible. It is pretty cool. The face is a little goofy, but you know what? Hey, our boy deserves a smile every once in a while. And then he comes with this swappable face, which is new to the game, in the Marvel Legends game, swappable faces. And I think this is the one that actually comes on the figure, but I was like, I don't really want that to be the one we do the rest of the review on. So here he is, open mouth screaming. He mad, but why? Then he comes with two fisted hands, which, you know, nothing to write home about. They're veiny, they're big, they're fist. Then he's got two grippy hands, you know, for jerking that little penar. You know, they're veiny, they're big, they're hands. Then those hands are meant to hold Mjolnir, which is a shiny plastic. It's supposed to look like stone. No inscription on it, which is kind of different. I think this is the specific art style of this figure. It's got a crack here. It looks like stone. Crack here, crack here. Very reminiscent of the Return of Marvel Legends Thor. Then he comes with a second Mjolnir, but this one has a hand attached to it to make it look like he's flying. Very cool, very cool. They're like exactly the exact same thing. So there it is. Well, there it is. Same thing. Consistency is key. Yeah. And that's everything. That right there is your Maximum Thor accessories. Very cool. I mean, it's alright. I think that this frog is dumb. We needed a swingy hammer. We needed multiple hammers. Some of them with electricity on them. Like the blue, the translucent blue hammers. And then we needed a spinny hammer. We don't need this. We don't need this. We could have gotten these two. Could have been changed for literally anything else. A spinny hammer in replacement of this one, and then an extra hammer that was lightning. Boom. There you go. Would have been much better. Things you would actually want to use with your Thor, your Maximum Thor. The Thor that's maximum, the Maximum Thor. Therefore making him a Maximum Thor. I don't know why he's off center, but here is our Thor out of the packaging. It is the quote-unquote modern Thor, where he's got the chainmail armor as opposed to the, you know, the classic look with the yellow arms and whatnot. Did a very good job on him. Mine feels a little loose. Let me see. I've been getting bad luck with figures lately. First the Spider-Man, then the Hulk, and now this. A little loose, but I can live with it. It's not super bad. I'd rather have it movable than super tight, because when it's super tight, it makes me scared. As you can see, I put the hammer in the back. It just plugs into a little thing right there. Makes it look like he's got the hammer on. We can unplug that for now. I just wanted to show that off because I'm cool like that. Do the open hands I was talking about with the accessories. He has a wired cape, so we'll get that out of the way. Not a lot of detail on it. It's just got the wire all the way around, so you can move it in dynamic ways. Let's get a look at this face. The head is already popping out of the head is popping off of the face, which is kind of annoying. That is not good. I wish it was more snug on there. The helmet looks good. I like the gunmetal. It matches the chainmail armor. He's a big, beefy boy. You know what I mean? He's got that nice, broad chest, nice, big shoulders, beefy arms, pinless elbows and whatnot. Same thing with the knee. Mine has a bit of a defect right here. It's supposed to be more up like this, but it's kind of flaring out. So, you know what I mean? For almost 70 bucks, I don't really want QC issues, but we get them. There is some texture on the little chest and cape. Check out the back right here. He's got a strap that goes all the way around. Very nice. I don't really have a lot of paint defects on mine except for on this belt right here. Let me see. I will zoom in. That's as bad as it gets as far as paint defects go. Everything else is pretty solid. Nothing too bad here. What else did it go over? Oh, he's got a little bit of paint scuffing right here. A little brown paint right here on the calf, if you will. The calf. Nice little straps that tie up at the back. It looks pretty cool. Nice little attention to detail there. But that's really it. We can go over the articulation now. My boy is on a double ball peg, so he can move his head pretty freely around. Like so. Can move side to side. I'm so sorry. I did not know. So he can look side to side. And he's got the McFarlane style armpit joints that they're giving everybody now. They rotate. They're on like a peg inside with a little separate piece of plastic so it doesn't look gappy. It's okay. Arms go up that much. They can rotate all the way around. Double jointed or bicep rotation. Double jointed elbows that go all the way up very nicely. Marvel Legends is horrible at doing elbows, but you know, it is what it is. Rotation at the wrist, up and down, of course. A diaphragm joint that doesn't go back super far, which kind of sucks if you want him flying. It doesn't go back that much, barely anything. Can shift side to side, can rotate, of course. Goes forward kind of a little bit. Jesus, his hair, barely anything. Got the waist, I can barely move it any more forward. You can make it go back way more with this part. Can also rotate at the waist, side to side as well, can we? A little bit. Legs go forward. Nice flexible plastic for the cod piece or cape. Tunic, what do you want to call it, but it goes forward that much. Can't really go back because he's got buns of steel. Got a thigh cut. Legs can do almost the splits, but not really. I did thigh cut, double jointed knees, pinless, and your maximum $70 down, your $65, $66 Marvel Legends does not come with a thigh cut because fuck you guys. Fuck me. Foot goes up barely, it goes down, and it goes side to side. Then it got toe dude, fuck the boot cut. We got the toe articulation, dude. Fuck the boot cut, dude. I am the God of Thunder. Oh yeah. All right, size comparison. So here he is next to the Extremis Iron Man, and we have the Gamerverse Captain America. Big three. Yeah, it's the big three, y'all. Here he is next to some average size characters, your average female body and the average male body, like Spider-Man, Sunfire body mold, whatever you want to call it, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Avengers, you know, keeping it in the family. And then we got some big old honkin' chalkers. We got the Marvel Legends 20-year anniversary Hulk, and then the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack Destroyer. And here we have them next to the 80 years anniversary Thor and Beta Ray Bill from the, I want to say it's Endgame wave with the Hulk Build-A-Figure. Alright, and here he is with some bad guys. We got Gore the God Butcher, Loki, God of Mischief, Malekith, the Dark Elf, and Ulick the Troll. More like you lick these motherfucking nuts, boy. Am I right? And here we have Grandpapa and Father. I forget this guy's name, but I know that that's Odin. And that's like something like Bodin, Modin, Codin, Fovin, or something like Whore, or Gore, or Boar, or Door. And then here he is next to the Return of Marvel Legends Thor from all the way from, 2011, 2012? And this was my favorite Thor. Even with all the new ones coming out, this one was always my favorite Thor. And I'm sad to say that he's been replaced for so long. He's been my favorite. I just love the design. And now we got the Maximum Thor. And that is why I was pretty excited when I heard that this was coming out. Because I was like, finally, a modern Thor. Art style that I like. And it's a Maximum series, so we're going to get some good stuff. Kind of, sort of. The price is kind of crazy. You don't really get that much stuff. But I think it's a decent release. And I think if you are into Thor, if you're getting the Maximum, if you need a Thor, this is the one to get for right now. And I'd say go get it. And I'm going to rate this guy a solid 8 out of 10. He's the bee's knees, you know. As soon as I saw him, I dropped everything I had in my hand because I was going to get something else. Dropped that and was like, I got to get my boy. Thor is one of my favorite Marvel superheroes for sure. Him, Hulk. And I don't know who else to say right now, but he's up there for sure. I just love his, I just love the larger-than-life God thing, and he's also like Shakespearean in a sense, the way he talks and all that nonsense. He's old school, man. He's old school. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Love him. Go pick him up if you see him. And that'll be it for this video. Bye-bye.